Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome to part 2 of this flea market toy hunting video. Yeah, as always, I had to cut it into 2 parts, especially because of the Barbie fashions. When I want to go through them, it takes longer than, you know, a couple of minutes when I want to tell you which is which I have identified and whatnot. But yeah, so if you haven't watched the part 1, it is here. Let's continue with all of the stuff that I found right where I left you off at the last video.
I mean, they are priced accordingly, they are not cheap, they are they're not really my price range in terms of He-Man, and there's also like newer ones and Origins. All like around 20 to 30. I mean, not too bad. Honestly, I actually think that this shield goes to too bad. Oh, here's a nice battle cat. The Origins battle cat. And Panther. I'm missing the saddle for my Panther.
Şu the drink box. Це was Naldo.
Ram-Man. Oh! Stridor. Of course, here's more stuff.
Da unten sind, wie gesagt, durchweg He-Man-Figuren, das ist alles nur Masters.
Ja, ja, hier habe ich gesehen, ist alles He-Man. Was ich auch ab und zu mal mitnehme. Ist jetzt nicht so, dass ich es gar nicht kaufe. Ich bin nur halt hauptsächlich das Mädchenzeugs. Aber
hätte ich das gewusst, ich habe wirklich noch relativ viele Ponys auch zu Hause.
Na.
Ich bringe die mal das nächste Mal mit. Ich denke mal, ich bin in 14 Tagen wieder hier.
Sagen alle immer. Kann ich nicht Fotos per WhatsApp haben?
Yep, and amongst all of these He-Man figures, etc. in this bin, which was nice to see. I mean, there were a bunch of original ones. I think also some Origins and some you know, maybe even classics. I don't know, or 2000X or whatever. I was like, oh, the prices were not, you know, flea market pricey enough. Meaning they were like a little bit too expensive for me to pick it up on the flea market. But this bag of accessories was interesting to me because there was this one in which I could identify as being the shield from a character from an action figure of the Masters of the Universe line that I have from Too Bad. At that moment I was like, is there actually an Origins, so a newer version of Too Bad already out there? Because then it could obviously just be the shield from the Origins, from the new one. But there is not. So there is not a version like in this new toy line out there of this character yet. So it must be the vintage one. All of the other ones I could not identify, but this one, I mean, I just know that this figure just comes with one accessory. It's this shield, and it just has a Hong Kong stamp, so not a date. So that's why I was like, maybe it's not the original one, but I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it already looks a little bit like, not really broken because it's not broken, but it looks used. The cool thing is you can twist this, and so he can wear it like maybe in different ways, but actually there's no other way than that makes sense to put it on him than this. Come on. So, like this. Ta-da! He will be displayed like this. I'm not sure if I put it on this hand or on this hand, but I mean, this dude is just like extremely funny. Too bad from the original vintage Masters of the Universe, the He-Man line. He is from 84? I think he's from 84. And yeah, not really toy related, but I picked up this whole bag of hair clips, and they might be vintage, they might be new, I don't know. I can just never have enough, you know, of these crocodile small like hair clips in different colors, like smaller ones. I already sorted them, they were just randomly in there. A couple of really nice, you know, flower shaped ones, some with glitter in them, or some smaller flowers. These will probably I will not really wear, but these are like little, you know, bugs, little ladybugs or something. I don't know, some others. Oh yeah, the flowers get smaller and smaller. And then I have not put this in a separate bag. Why? I don't know. A lot of these daisy looking ones. So some really have the yellow inside, some are just plain, some are glittery and have a color, and then some other ones that are like more like single. Yeah, I just picked this up for like, what was it, €1 or maybe something like that. And there's one hair tie in there from Monster High. This is one of the skeletts from probably the original Monster High. I don't know, dolls. It probably did not come with a doll directly. Will I ever be able to wear all of them? Probably not. But sometimes I'm missing an exact color match for just 1 or 2 hair clips or something. And these children's hair clips are really nice for that.
Der kostet €1.
Und da oben wird es wahrscheinlich dann größer.
Genau, das ja. Was auch
Ich habe für €3.
Die gesamte Tüte?
Ja,
Funny thing is, I had this when I was little. I remember like vividly having this. This is not Barbie, but it is probably Petra or Steffi or something. I remember this. Okay. I think I'm gonna ask for some of them. Maybe not all of it.
Schau mal rein. Nein, aber vielleicht brauche ich irgendwas. Ich habe jetzt nicht. Dann lohnt es 10 €.
Oh, what is this?
Oder macht man 12 €?
Oh.
Wenn ich eine brauchen kann, dann ist okay.
Some of the babies. These are both Petra babies. This is one from the little friends. Oh my goodness, and down here, look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness, Petra. And this is Sindy. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. The bed. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. All of it. Look at this toilet. don't have space for anything like this. This is also Petra. This is the matching bathtub. Oh, I know this. This goes to one of the Barbie horses that I had when I was little. This one even has a stopper for the bathtub. Aha! I really can't buy it. I have nowhere to put it. This is like so cool. It's like a vanity for Sindy. Love it, love it. Okay, well, let's see what I can do here.
More freaking Barbie fashions. Or should I rather say also a lot of Sindy and Petra. All 90s, all very pink. Let's just have a look at them. Okay, this is by far the biggest pile of doll clothes from that flea market. I just took all of it because it was so, like, you know, it was cheaper to get the whole thing than to pick out like separate fashions. And there was a lot of stuff that I was like, oh, that looks good, I just don't know what it is, so maybe I'm able to identify. But the truth is, I was able to identify quite a lot, but the bigger pile here, I'm not able to. Let's start with the stuff that I know. Well, first of all, you saw that this vendor, she had all of those big play sets that said either Petra or Sindy on it. You know, the shower and the bathtub and the toilet and the boutique or like, I don't know what even that was, this hairstyling thing, etc. So my guess already went to, okay, she probably did not have too many real Barbie things. I'm like, real? She probably had Sindy and Petra. And that's definitely the case with the fashions as well. For example, this one. This, I could identify it. It goes to Fred, which is the boyfriend of Petra. Petra is a German doll line, but was later like in the very early times in the 60s produced by Plasti. In the like 70s, 80s was produced by Lundby, and then kind of Lundby, I think in the late 80s, early 90s went into Hasbro somehow, because Petra and Sindy at one point were packaged in the same Sindy boxes. So whatever. This is from Fred, and it came with a baby doll. This whole set was just called Petra Family, Fred and Baby Doll, and the baby makes sound. Yeah. Then do we have more? Yeah, this definitely is also from Fred. This super huge. I mean, it's what he would be wearing under another like tailored jacket, so it's like a suit. This one is from Festival Fred, so Fred. So not Barbie, but also Petra line. But then we have a couple of Barbie's things. The coolest actually is that there are a couple of pieces from the Camp line. So where is the other thing? Cannot see it. Here and here. So this I was immediately when I saw it, isn't that from Camp Teresa? Yes, it is. So Barbie line from like 1992, 1993, I think, or 3 and 1994, which is it? More like 1993, 94. I do have this doll. It's a wonderful, beautiful Teresa with almost blonde hair. But the only piece here, and the fashions are not that great, but I mean, they went camping, so there's nothing too glamorous about this. This goes to Camp Teresa, but the rest is from the Ken from the line. So these denim shorts, they're so good material. They're real denim. And this top, I mean, already looks like camping, doesn't it? With a tent here. And the coolest piece actually is this. What is this? This glows in the dark, and it is a sleeping bag. So there you go. The doll could go in here because it's like, you know, it's a sleeping bag. Ta-da! But you can also fold it in to a backpack. Now this whole thing is in this little bag. You close it with a Velcro, and there are the straps. So this is from Camp Ken or camping fun can, maybe in the European language more. These pieces, obviously not complete, but hey. It's also from Ken. This is from a Fashion Avenue set with the would come with a huge knit sweater from 1996. So it's corduroy, really well made material. This is actually a pillow, as you can see, and it might even be from the same set of like bed sheets, etc., that I picked up like a couple of flea markets before in another video, because it's the same glittery and the same material. It might also be from the Dream Magic bed. What was it called? No, Barbie Pink Magic bed. So I have another piece to this now. Then here is the, I have this already, but this also goes to All American Barbie. We had this already before at some of the other vendors. I found the skirt. Here is this like waistcoat thingy. Then this is also Barbie. At first I thought it probably is not, but it is. It belongs to a very, very easy, super simple fashion pack, which doesn't even have a name. It's just called Barbie Doll Fashions from 1995. It came with like denim shorts. This is also more like 1995, I believe, or could even be 96. From the Flower Pretty line. It's just a top. There would be a matching mini skirt to it with another big flower on it. And these were scented. So Flower Pretty 1996. Sea Holiday Barbie's jacket. Again, I have already 2 of these jackets. I do have this one as well. This is from Flower Fun Barbie 1996. Then this. Last time I was not able to identify it. This is my second one that I own, but thanks to Vintage Gaudi, I know now that this goes to the Potty Trading Shelley. I do have this dress. This is not Barbie. This is Steffi Love. This is from the Superstar Steffi Love doll. And then actually 4 pieces come from the same set. This denim like set matching with jacket and like A-line skirt, this nightgown, and this these red pants. They come from one of those huge gift sets. Do you remember my what I got for Christmas video? I had this huge like gift set of like 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many, 10 different fashion pieces in it. And there is another set. I think it's just called gift set, gift fashions, whatever. Fashion gift. And it's from 1991 and or 92, 91, 90, depending. And it's the one where, you know, this one, for example, has a tag. The other pieces don't have a tag, although they come from this fashion set. Yeah. Different fashions are still missing. For example, a top to this one with a sailor collar and a couple of other pieces. A huge pink dress, for example. But yeah, this is the second fashion gift set. And then I have this one, which it gives me still a little bit of a headache, but I think I can pretty like firmly say that it probably belongs to Petra or Sindy. Because like, you know, as I said, Sindy and Petra at one point were almost sold in the same Sindy boxes, so I don't know. What threw me off is that I actually know this fabric. Doesn't it look familiar? Isn't that the exact same fabric? I mean, it is. This is Barbie. This is Barbie reversible fashions. It's a, you can wear it this way around or this way around. And there's also a matching jacket to it. This is not Barbie. I searched high and low. I'm 100% sure that Hasbro probably just got a hold of the same material, the same printed fabric, and used it. Because this style of jacket, in this exact pattern construction of this jacket, with these golden 3 buttons, was used several times for Petra. That's why I think this whole set probably belongs to Petra rather than Barbie. although it uses the same material as Mattel did here. I could be wrong, it's just my guess. An educated guess. This is also like a kind of a, like it also gives me a headache. A, it's super small, so it's not Barbie, it doesn't fit Barbie. So, you know, maybe Skipper or something. Even Skipper, it's kind of too tight, to be quite honest. And then it has, again, the same material as Barbie fashions from the jeans weekend fashions. But I have another piece, or like rather, yeah, one other piece, which is also not Barbie, which is this, and also uses the same material. Can you see? This definitely is also not Barbie, doesn't have a tag in, so it might be that Petra or Sindy, Hasbro or whatever, also got a hold of the same material and used it. That's my guess. If it's, for example, Petra, then it could be, because it's super small, it could be go on Peggy. And Peggy has a really, really small upper body, so maybe. Yeah, let's get to all of this. There is some really cool pieces that I cannot identify, and my guess is that a lot of it probably goes to Petra, Sindy or Steffi Love. This is like, you know, what do you call it? It's like a windbreaker jacket or something. Same material, a really cool suit, like could be a snow or skiing suit, or could just be a jogging suit or whatever, from this material, and the way that they are just these velcros here. I think it's probably Petra. Several nice, you know, trousers, which I cannot identify. These, at first I thought, oh, that this kind of denim fake material, and then these I had seen with these little bows, but I don't know. I thought of like Disco Barbie or something, but I don't know. Cannot identify. Oh wait, this I can identify. Haha, this is Ken. This is Earring Magic Ken. This is the the infamous Earring Magic Ken with his, you know, with his can you see, with this net shirt under the under the pleather waistcoat, and yeah, he is kind of an icon. He is the icon kind of the gay man, I don't know, you know, the queer community or whatever, in terms of when it comes to Barbie and Ken, because he was kind of modeled after, like, you know, gay ravers at that time. Not like deliberately. The Mattel designers, like, just kind of, one of them had a trip to, like, he went to a rave, and there were lots of gay guys, and this is like more the style that the gay men like were sporting at that time, especially with, you know, the earrings, and then he even had one of those necklaces, which is like one of those rings. I don't want to really say what it's actually for, but whatever, he just looks like what a gay man would look like at that time, like typical, not that every gay man looks like that, but he is like this. Ken is like really, really famous, and I don't have any other pieces, but I have this shirt. So this is Earring Magic Ken from the early 90s, I think 1994. Okay, more pieces that are really cool, but I cannot identify. Look at this amazing jacket. Oh my gosh. See-through sleeves, super glittery all over. Judging by the materials, probably not Barbie, but I like, and especially from this neon hot pink, I think it's probably Sindy, Hasbro Sindy from the 90s, but I could be wrong. I have this nice set here, which at first I was like, oh, it's probably Barbie, but the material, I can feel it's not Barbie, it stretches out. This is also already stretched, so no. Strangely enough, also the top part is already kind of bleached, while this pattern is way more intense still. And I do have this jacket, which is also super small, and I guess it goes also to Peggy, same as this maybe. and this has the same material, the same pattern here. And this is clearly not Barbie because it has a made in China stamp here and not a real Barbie one. So this probably is also Petra or Sindy. I guess Petra. Maybe this even goes to it. I'm not sure. Color-wise it would make sense, but maybe it doesn't. So I also don't know where this goes. It's just a nice stretchy look, see-through overskirt, like a petticoat or something like that. Over or underskirt. I guess this could be Barbie. It's a really nice velvet material with this shiny lapel, and but I don't know where it comes from. I don't know. At first I thought of Day to Night, but no, it's not Day to Night. This is super cheap. I guess it's Steffi Love. This is actually, it looks like nothing, but this is one of the most important pieces of this whole haul here because it, I had this as a child. When I saw this at the flea market, it immediately, like this whole like nostalgia, like I remembered this. Oh my goodness, this was one of my childhood Barbie dresses. Not that I really liked it a lot, but I don't know, it's probably Steffi Love or Petra. I guess it doesn't have a Barbie tag. Quality-wise, it's definitely not Barbie. It maybe even came directly with a doll, I don't know. I have it. It's very close to my heart because of me having that as a child. Other than that, it's not super special. This is probably, this doesn't even really fit that well on Barbie. It's super short. I don't know. Also these snap buttons look really old, so my guess is that this is something from the 70s, from maybe 70s Sindy. I don't know. Then we have a couple of basic pieces that could go to Barbie or not. White trousers, a white long sleeve. This one, it could also be Barbie. It's just a like strapless, like kind of bustier, you don't so like tube top kind of thing. This is probably not Barbie, although it looks like it could go to, you know, cool tops or something like that. But I'm 100% sure it's not Barbie because it has this made in China thing and it does not have a Barbie logo in it. This is probably just homemade, I guess, like an apron or something. And we have two baby dresses. I think this one from the material, I think this goes to the Petra babies. This is a little bit better quality-wise, so it could also go to one of the new Barbie's little friends, you know, all the Heart Family children. It's very, very cute. I cannot identify it. This looks like nothing right now. When you put it on a doll, it looks actually pretty cute. It's like a little bit of a balloon skirt and then lace on top, and it's probably not Barbie. Judging by the material, it could even be Steffi Love, especially when you have this fabric. It always reminds me more of Steffi Love than of any other doll line. This is probably Petra. This is just like my educated guesses. It's kind of the materials that Petra used. It's not a bad quality. It even has the thing for between the legs. But Petra dresses, they have materials that are really like flimsy sometimes. And for example, there's even like an opening already. They rip pretty easy because the materials are those. They often use like satins, or they used organzas and stuff which don't hold up over time. I've also no idea about that. It's a really cute button at the front. It's a really nice dress, really sturdy material. So from the look, to me it looks more 70s, but I have like literally no idea. It doesn't have a tag at all. It's probably not Barbie. I also don't know what that is. Super, like it looks more like a doctor thing, but as with these velcros in the front, it's definitely not Mattel. Oh yeah, this I also don't know, but as it is this super striking hot neon pink, it's probably not Barbie. My brain straight goes to Hasbro Sindy. This as well, probably mid-90s Hasbro Sindy. these are just my guesses. I don't know. This could be Petra. It could also be Barbie. It's just a nice, like, yellow skirt. It could go to a lot of different things. It's a nice basic. I also don't know what this is. This is a veil that seems to go to a, yeah, you know, a bridal outfit, a bridal dress, a wedding gown. But the cool thing, it has actually fur. So it's probably something you put around the head, but fur and then bridal? I don't know how that works together. So this is really, really cool. I also don't know what it is. It is super neon, hot neon pink, which makes me immediately think of, I said it a lot, Sindy from the Hasbro days, so 90s Sindy, or maybe like Petra during that time. Petra also had these very, very super like neon colors very often. It's like 2 or even 3 layers of skirt, underskirt, the satiny material, and then this like thin overcoat layer here. These stars don't glow in the dark. At the flea market I was guessing maybe, then my friend Cotton Candy Kittens already said no, they don't. And I was like, yeah, maybe they do. No, they don't. This skirt is kind of stained from the inside. Lots of it looks like makeup. Lots of, you know, probably very intense lipstick or something that I've not gotten off, although I washed it 3 times. I don't know where this comes from, but I mean, it totally matches up with, you know, you could imagine having the male counterpart wearing this and the female one wearing this. Something like that. It's probably Steffi, not Steffi, it's probably Petra or Sindy. Everything I put in this box here, in this suitcase, was pretty difficult to put all in. And there's even more, that's why I show it to you now. Here's also this ginormous, let me zoom out and you can see it better. This ginormous dress that I think is, or not I think, because I know it has a huge tag inside that I've never seen before. And this tag even tells me that it used to come from Neckermann Versand AG, which is a, you know, catalog, that a mail order, mail away catalog. Before we had the internet for like online shopping, we used huge catalogs, and we had always these huge, thick catalogs at home, you know, Quelle, Neckermann, Bauer, all of that. And it seems they also produced doll dresses themselves without directly going to a doll line. And when you put this on Barbie, it's actually too long. It's too long for Barbie. It fits Barbie, but it is too long. So I'm wondering, maybe they even made this for something else. Maybe this is more for one of those toilet dolls to store the toilet paper or something. I don't know. Material wise, it's a little cheap, on the cheap side, but it's, I mean, it's a huge ball gown. I probably would have loved this as a child. There's another smaller like wedding gown in here, which I have no clue. Material wise, I would guess Steffi Love. This I was able to identify. This is a Petra dress from the early 90s, like 1991 or something. You can see that the materials clash a lot. So we have this organza, typical Petra material. Then we have this like rainbow colored lace trim. Then we have another lace trim on the skirt. Then we have this satiny material, which is already ripped. As I said, Petra used a lot of these fragile materials. And then we have this, again, this other rainbow lace. And then we have organza again. This clashes. This is just not nice. I don't know. The whole design there's too many different materials for my taste. My favorite dress out of this bunch is this. I mean, from these huge ball gowns. Spoken of these, that's my favorite, because the materials and the whole design is the best. It has this polka dotted lace or mesh material that is kind of held up by these little bows in this kind of, you know, it's pulled up, so it gives this circle, this scallop edge look. The back as well, it's also pulled up. And then it has a satiny material, but it's a nice material. It has the same bow at the top, and it has puffy sleeves, which also have the polka dot material over it again. It's overall a really nice and sweet, it looks like a bridesmaid gown or something. I like this one a lot. And I think that's all of the stuff. Oh my goodness. Definitely kind of the biggest haul of this, in terms of Barbie fashion of this day. And I was at a point when we almost like wanted to leave already. We, meaning I met Cotton Candy Kittens, my friend, again that day. She was like, hey, has that been there before? And I was like, no, we have already gone through this row, but it was not there. So I'm glad I saw all of this. Did not pick up any of the, furnitures, but I mean, I don't know where to put it. You have seen it. I have to put it somewhere else. Otherwise, I cannot move. At the RAW flea market, there's always tons of people, mostly like, hipster, really fashionable people selling lots of fashion. So that's not really a toy flea market. And oh my gosh, so much Y2K stuff right now, early 2000s. And I'm kind of drawn to it. Sometimes the color palette's not my thing, like this brown, but look at these frilly sleeves. And I totally remember this stuff being in stores. Like with 90s stuff, I was still a child. With 80s stuff, that's just, I never experienced that. With the Y2K early 2000s, that's like when I was, 12, 13 years old. And I started getting into fashion. I picked up stuff at Pimki or Aussie and stuff like that. But I don't know. I couldn't get myself to buying any of these. Like, look at this with the strawberries. Like, okay, it looks already so yummy. Because I always think I have so many like clothes in my wardrobes. Like, honestly, I just like threw out a bunch of stuff to get like more space in my own wardrobe. Yes. I have an extensive wardrobe, not only for my Barbies, but for myself. So it's always like, do I need that? Do I really need that? But then, I don't know, sometimes there's just stuff that I'm gonna need. Most of these pattern things, as well as they're cute, not totally my thing.
Kannst du sehen. Love it. Oh, peppermint. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Peppermint Penny from Cherry Mary Muffin.
War ein Scherz.
Da steht ja schon auf der Karte.
I love it. No 80s.
Wo haben wir denn den Spiegel? Da gab es noch eine
Oh my gosh, I love everything. I love all of the pieces.
Ja, irgendwas farbenlos. Du willst nicht, ne? Erste willst du zu schlucken oder nicht? Ja, gerne. Habt ihr den Spiegel nochmal? Ich würde mich gerne betrachten. Der steht da.
This is a necklace. I think this is a necklace.
Wir haben leider. Ja. Hat irgendjemand von euch Schmerz?
Yeah, of course I bought it.
Feuer.
Yeah, on the next flea market we went to the RAW-Gelände, or RAW area. It's not really known for toys, and we also didn't find any toys, but like Cotton Candy Kittens always directed me into this, look at these pieces, like fashion-wise, because there's lots of cool fashion pieces. Look at these, look at this. she kind of knows my taste already. So yeah, from this one vendor I picked up this blouse, and this blouse. So this is long sleeve. I guess it's self-made. It doesn't have any tags. It has super huge, like puffy sleeves, like with almost shoulder pad like a look. It doesn't have shoulder pads, but it's something like this in it. A really like, I don't know. This is more like an inlay fabric, and it looks super 80s when I'm wearing this. The material reminds me also a little bit of like, you know, sleepwear, a pajama or something, but when you're wearing it and when you really tuck in everything like to the waist, then it looks really 80s, which right now actually 80s is not really a thing that you see in you know, it's not really a decade that is like drawn attention to a lot. There's way more like 90s and Y2K fashion rip-offs everywhere to be found, but I do still love 80s stuff, so that one right up my alley, and obviously color-wise, haha, very Barbie. But I also really love this one. It's more like, I don't know, a peppermint black, red and white striped thing. It has a stand collar with these ruffles. This one does have a tag, so it must be something that was bought somewhere. Also long sleeve, again with ruffles. It's also, it has like this button placket in the front here that's asymmetrical, so really interesting, but it's not the whole front, so it stops here, and then it's just like a shirt, so without buttons in the front. Also this one, when you tuck it in the waist, looks really cute, and I mean, it kind of reminds me, I said it in the video, of like, for example, Peppermint Penny from Cherry Mary Muffin, or something like, you know, a candy cane. Still will not just wear it for Christmas, but maybe especially for Christmas. And then a short sleeve one, this one. I also, my guess, self-made. Oh, I love the color. It's in the camera it looks almost a little bit more vibrant. It's actually more like a pastel purple. It has two different materials, so this shiny upper part of the collar, or just the inner side, and the rest is this structured material. And the fit is really interesting. So it has like a little, it does not really have a peplum, but it's, I mean, it is kind of like a peplum. It has buttons in the front. It's more like a jacket, to be honest. It's kind of a blouse, but the as it has a lapel, and the buttons kind of start pretty low. It has a pretty wide open chest area, so it's more like a jacket. You have to wear something underneath. But these sleeves, they are super interesting because they have these huge ruffles here. And then they have like kind of, they are like wrapped. So this is part, and then from underneath there's this other part. It really looks extremely cute. The only thing is you need to wear it over, on top of like trousers or skirt. You cannot tuck it in. Then the whole like spiel with the peplum disappears. No tag, and from how it is made and finished, my guess it is probably self-made. And this pullover. This is already my absolutely favorite piece. I have worn it like so often already. I mean, when it was still like colder, which it was when I picked this up. I picked this up in like late April. So it's not vintage. It is from one of the, what is it? The tag at least says that it is from, yeah, one of the Inditex brands. So it might be Zara, it might be Bershka, it might be Stradivarius or something like that. But it's not super soft, but it's soft enough for me to wear it. Pastel, different pastel colors, flowers. It's oversized, pretty cropped, not super cropped. it's one of my favorite pieces, and thank you so much Cotton Candy Kittens for pointing it out. She was already ahead of me and like, oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. All of these things were pretty inexpensive. These 3 blouses together were 15 euros, so that makes it 5 a piece. And this one was also 5 a piece. Haggled it down from 8 to 5. I think I have to put it away again. But you have seen it. I do buy fashions at flea markets sometimes. Oh, I'm just like noticing that I actually forgot one clip where I bought something which was not, which was still at the other flea market. Let's put this clip in and then show you what I got. How could I forget her? Because this is cycling or cycling? Bicycling? How are you pronouncing that? Bicycling? Bicycling? Like a bicycle. Bicycling? Whitney. So yeah, Whitney is actually a name that was used for 2 different characters in the like you know 80s 90s Barbie lines. Because Whitney has also been like Barbie's friend, like an adult doll with brunette hair, sometimes used with a Steffi face. But also one of Stacy's friends is called Whitney. So the red-headed friend of Stacy. Stacy is one of the younger sisters of Barbie. So younger than, I mean this is the brunette one, but younger than Skipper. This is the line where I think there was like Stacy and there was this one. They came with a bike. That's why they're called bicycling, whatever, however you pronounce it. That's why they have these joints. I think they look a little bit strange because these kind of joints look a little bit better like hidden with the Barbies from that era. But on the smaller scale, I mean, you can, it doesn't look that good, but as she came like on a bike, she needed to be able to do all of that, like that, where you can, like the gymnast Barbie with more articulation. Her arms straight, but they are really tight. You can also do it to the side. Sorry. She came with a purple bike and with a little cat, with a little like basket where the cat was sitting in. And she's amazing. And again, I did not find the normal, you know, Stacy, the blonde one. I found another one. So she has her original outfit on. So this is what she came with. Not the shoes though, but I put on like matching shoes. She is actually from 1996. And yeah, I have a Stacy. And now I also have her redhead friend, Whitney in this case. Yeah, what else should I say? She's really cute. Her joints are already a little bit loose, so like, especially here, but it's okay. She's also really hard to sit down for whatever reason. I think it's because of her trousers, because they're not stretchy. So usually I like to sit those dolls down like this, but she always pops to the back like whoop. But whatever, I will find a way to display her either with my gymnast Stacy or, and yeah, this is not the same body as the gymnast Stacy. Maybe you thought about this, but the gymnast Stacy also has movable, so has joints at the ankles. She does not, so it's a different body. Probably the same upper body. I mean, here's gymnast Stacy and gymnast, I forgot her name. Gymnast, I forgot her name. And if you look at the shoes, and I mean not the shoes, but the ankles, they can also move their feet, rock side to side and up and down. And she has normal, like, static feet, so. But I think these three can live now together. They're kind of from the same time, I think 1996, they were all released in that year. And I actually already thought that was it, but then I remembered, wait, it's kind of late in the day, but I can also go to my local flea market, and I found a couple of things.
Hallo! Schön. In dem Schliff habe ich die noch nie gesehen.
I don't know, this is just a silly pickup, but it is an original 90s Barbie plate, or like more like a bowl, to be honest. I had a very similar like bowl or like plate when I was little, not Barbie related. Mine had Beauty and the Beast on it, but it's the same size, the same shape, and I always ate my cereal out of it. This one is like, I think it has a date of 1997 on it. Yeah, it says here 1997. There. And it has like one of the, I don't know which Barbie it is. I don't know which dress this is, but she looks like mid to late 90s. It has the typical 90s Barbie logo. It's pink, it's cute. I don't even know, kind of was produced in Italy apparently. I don't even know if I will display it or if I will use it. I mean, using would be almost a little bit like a shame, because then I might ruin it. But like displaying a plate, I mean, I don't know. Let's see what I use it for. I just couldn't leave it. It was like 50 cents, so yeah. And yeah, it's also very silly. I usually don't buy anything concerning like plush My Little Ponies. I don't even buy, or I mean, I've never found it in the wild, but I don't buy online anything like G1 in terms of plush, none of the Hasbro softies. I have like one, like a G3 plush and like, or like 2 G3 baby plushes, which I'm not super happy about. And in terms of G4, I also don't pick up anything plush related. But this, come on, it's a hand puppet. It's a hand puppet of Pinkie Pie. It just, I don't know, it's so funny. I have never seen anything like this. I've researched, and yes, there are a couple of hand puppets from the G4 characters out there. Most of them look not that nice. This one looks way better in terms of the hair, etc. It's a really nice like pattern they used for this. Pinkie Pie looks extremely cute. The hair looks very fluffy. And as far as I could find out from this brand here, there were only like 2 characters released. Although on the package there was also Twilight Sparkle, but I've never seen the Twilight Sparkle hand puppet. It's always just Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash that I see. And it's probably not an original Hasbro product, but also not a fake. It has, like, I've seen it in the package. It has had a license from My Little Pony. I think it's from 2019 or something like that, so not very long ago. It has a My Little Pony tag, but other than that, there's no indication. I don't know which company directly produced them. I have seen them also now online, but like, come on, for €1, I like that her cutie mark is embroidered here, and I don't know, it's just hilarious. Let's have a party! Okay, I'm not really a good Pinkie Pie voice actor. No. So yeah, silly Barbie plate and silly Pinkie Pie hand puppet, but like, And yeah, then you did not see it because I did not film it. Whoopsie. But I picked up some earrings. You know, sometimes there are these, you know, crafty people out there, but this lady, she had also her own, like, more like glass, I don't know, accessories. These are not made by her, but I mean, I think artists can, like, or whoever can buy them probably from China and then make them into earrings or whatever. I can never resist some cute earrings that are like pastel. I mean, these are like more really, they're not dangly. I mean, they're dangle, but they are really close to the ear. I don't know what, Stecker plugs, I think. And they just look, I mean, they're just these hoops, I don't know, but they look so plasticky and so like so perfect when I have them in. I mean, they just look really, really cute. So, and of course these ones. I mean, they screamed my name, I don't know. And as I said, I can never resist cute earrings. Oh, by the way, I think this little pouch came in one of the Barbie lots. I think with this, where I bought all of the stuff with this suitcase here. I think this was in there. I mean, can use it for something, I guess. So yeah, that's it. Lots of Barbie, lots of Barbie, lots of Barbie, I have to say. But also some G4 ponies, some other toy lines, you know, the Cherry Mary Muffin, apron, Peppermint Rose accessories, a crazy mermaid and another mermaid. So I hope you enjoyed all of this. Probably that was the second part here. So if you enjoyed all of this, don't forget you can subscribe to my channel. It just helps me and you because it's easier to find my videos. It's easier because you have your own feed where all of these subscribed people, where that you are subscribed, these videos show up. And you can also like click the notification bell, then you will get an extra notification when my video goes up. So that just helps you. And what helps me definitely is a like on that video, a thumbs up if you want to do that, or a comment, or you can also, I don't know, share my videos or whatever. I just hope to bring everyone like a little bit of, you know, fun with all of these, you know, memories of, you know, your childhood toys, sometimes also like new stuff. And I really I'm thankful for all of you who are always watching my videos and like tell me that you like my content, and that like definitely keeps me going, because part of the fun of going to flea markets and buying all of the stuff is definitely sharing it with you. So thank you for always being there, and thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye.